Amy, Nathan here. Do you copy?
There is some noise, but I can copy. Go ahead.
Our tracking and data relay satellites are still compromised. We've re-examined every single component, but haven't been able to identify the problem yet.
Perhaps it is interference from the sun. The satellites may be suffering from space weather effects generated by the sun's atmosphere.
It's very possible. We can't control that part, so we're continuing to debug the satellite issues. It's mission critical, so we're doing everything we can. But until we solve this problem, keep recording all your actions when we're offline.
Shall I proceed with launching the additional satellites to help with this issue?
That would be helpful, but how would it affect your mission progress?
I guess we're fine. Let's do it.
It would be an improvement for the mission.
I agree. All right, you are authorized to execute this special project. By the way, Commander Valentine mentioned that you had reason to explore SA-9. Is that correct?
Yes, Dr. Foster. We may have located some external resources.
Yay. Hey, how you guys doing today? I had my mic muted when we started this video because I am just so professional. That's why there's like silence for a little bit there. Factory upgrade is done. We'll improve the efficiency of all factories. There we go. And I know I'm cutting her off a little bit here, but if we're going to go into SA-9, I got to be ready for some high-speed stuff. But I also want to be prepared for additional launch site to launch. So I'm going to go ahead and actually switch research to this because I think we can get into SA-9 faster that way.
That could assist the mission.
Roger. I've gone over it with ISA administration, and they've granted permission to unlock the sector. First, you'll need to research the launch control satellite technology. Then you can enter your orbital view and launch a control satellite into SA-9. Go ahead when ready. Houston out.
Yay! Finally get to go into a new sector, guys. Oh yeah, this one here is unlocked and ready to go. All I gotta do is launch a satellite to unlock Sector 9. So, how do we do that? Well, is it repair communications satellite? And we want to do that too. Gosh, this is cool. I really like the story mode, honestly. Like Sandbox is fun, but the story mode is really cool. Like, just these extra things that did not exist on Twitch. I love it. Okay, let me take one quick second here just to see how machines are functioning. So I've got it on 1 speed just for a moment, and there's probably no reason to do that. So let me we'll go on 3 times because why not, or 16 times. Launching additional site modules is done. That's good. We can do that as a mission. I don't see anything in here about like launching a satellite, so I think this is that research. I'm gonna go ahead and get the mirror array, or no, you know what? I want the hyperloop, and I think I want it really fast. Let's research this. The other thing is our factories can be upgraded now. So let's take a look at our electronics factory and parts. Not parts. I think we're good on parts. The electronics factory, though, we need to look at this for a second. So where is it? There you are. So electronics factory. Currently, you're just like you're chugging along. You've got plenty of inputs and storage, but you're just chugging along. So I'm gonna spend the extra stuff to get you upgraded, prioritize this, have the drones bring things to upgrade you, and now you should just do things better and faster now, okay? So can I just have my electronics faster now? Thank you much. And I could drop another factory, but I may not need to.
No meteor showers, no sandstorms, no mission directives. Just the 2 of us, creating perfect systems together in solitude. Wouldn't that be nice?
She's still thinking about, like, you know, I don't need Dr. Foster. What do I need him for? I mean, I'm here now, you know? What do we need him for? I love it. So we can do an additional landing site, or there's unlocked sector. And I'm thinking, ooh, there's the repair satellite. You know what? Let's go ahead and get... Oh, are you not out of this yet? Oh, are you trying to do it again? Didn't you already do this once? I thought we already did this once. Maybe we'd have to do it several times. You know what? It's cool. It's fine. Because there's going to be so many things to do. We might as well have another spaceport anyway, right? Let's just get another launch pad right here. Let's just get another one. Let's go. You know, we're going to be bringing resources to these things quite often because of just the nature of these missions and stuff. So I actually think it might be a good idea also to make the roads a little faster to that. So let's go like there. And we'll also upgrade this road right here from here through this and into this. And then let's also make sure that it's covered by maintenance facility, which it looks like it is. Pretty nice. I'm not seeing us with very many repair drones, though. That's got me a little concerned. Also, this isn't built yet. That's a bit concerning, too. Then how come you don't have power? Because you haven't built the... Build that, please. Yeah, maintenance facility needs to be built. There's all sorts of things. There we go. Do they stop? Or is this that? I think it's glitched. Yeah, it's that glitch again. You know, I should probably restart the game just so I don't get that glitch anymore, you know? Maintenance facilities are just not finishing. And then we got the scanner upgraded, or we got the scanner going. That's cool. Let's take a look at scanning really quick. So I'm scanning out this way. But getting us into Sector 9 is really nice because we get access to this stuff. This is nice. I think this is in Sector 9, right? Yeah. All this stuff is in Sector 9. So we'll get access to that water and the entirety of this source. And then there's also that old fuel refinery, which is right here. And we want to go there. That's in Sector 9. That's like to progress the story and all that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just drop this. I won't be able to do anything there just yet, but I can drop that in there. And it's kind of cool how I can just build that. Oh, it's in my sector. So that can't be the right thing then, can it? I thought the reason I needed to get into Sector 9 was because of that. So maybe that's not the... Maybe it's... No, I think it's definitely in my sector, barely, but it's there. Okay. No problem. We got only 28 drones right now. What's going on with that? Water extractor, why aren't we making drones here? Where's my drone maker? God, I had so many different bases over the last 48 hours. I don't know where my drone maker is. There he is. So you're not getting electronics delivered to you. It has become clear to me that electronics are a bottleneck. It seems like we have plenty of supply to do it. We're just not doing it fast enough. So we need another electronics factory here. We'll get a second one put down. It's already upgraded. That's why it costs more to build it. And then hopefully those electronics can get things running again. You know what? This has 416 on water. 221. I'm going to upgrade this one. 425. I'll upgrade this one. Yeah, because I just need the water. I have 500 colonists. And technically, I am doing horribly on food. Yeah, I'm doing horribly on food here. Terex lander outpost research is completed. The lander carried a terahertz sensor to measure the oxygen isotope ratios of various molecules on the Martian atmosphere. Now you know. Greenhouse gases is boosting the temperature 6.6 degrees now. And we don't see any water yet because it's way too cold, but when you start getting temperature raised...
This will further upgrade the routes and maximize my worker speed. My productivity is going to get a big boost.
Look at all the chemicals. Oh, yes. Look at all these chemicals. We got to get access to those, man. Pop those down there. Let's get the chemicals popped in. Where in the world? Oh, factories, right. Chemical plant. 1, 2, 3. Now, we don't have the workers to facilitate all this. Like, it's just not happening. So, hopefully with this, both of these electronics factories right now, I'm going to have them prioritized. So, at least I think I am. There we go. I'm going to have them prioritized so they always make electronics. Because that's our bottleneck. And then, with that being a thing now, we should be able to supply this with electronics consistently. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this tube so we'll produce workers faster. I need to get up in workers where it's just not enough to be efficient with a base this size. You end up with mines that are sitting here doing nothing because their internal storage is full. Speaking of which, I think I want another storage center right here. Oh, I just interrupted a road. Yeah, so one downside is when you upgrade roads is if you ever like put a building down on that road, it's going to reset the whole thing and you lose the upgrade. So that's one problem that is avoidable if we just plan ahead, I guess. But I'm going to get fastest roads, and then every road I upgrade from this point on will be the fastest roads. And then we're going to get a Hyperloop later. But Hyperloop, I'm going to mostly use that to, I think, get this water over here, get into this base really fast. And we'll probably set that up with the other landing site, which I can start doing pretty much any time. The other landing site, I mean. We're going to need more power, and we're going to need to power this stuff over here too. Yeah. So like, basically what I'm bottlenecked by right now is workers. So if I prioritize getting the electronics made and getting the workers made. I wish this view, you guys notice I keep moving the camera down a lot. It's because every time you move, it wants to bring you as an overhead thing. And like, I get the reason for wanting to go overhead, but man, does the game look better when you just kind of, you know, tilt it down about like this a little bit more. I know it's a little harder maybe to orient yourself that way, but I just like it better down here, man. All right, so again, I'm prioritizing electronics. So the drones should be constantly feeding these things so that they're always making. And with that, we then feed those electronics where they need to go. But in this case, that is going to be the worker factory. So they should always be feeding electronics into this. See, it's just constantly producing now, which is great because now we're getting even more workers. And if we can get up to 56 workers, everything gets easier with more workers. You don't have power? You will once the stuff gets built. So let's get the worker hub prioritized, this one, and then let's also get that one done. And then you can build the rest of the things later, but I just want the power and stuff set up. There we go. And then probably with this being a really long road, we're probably going to want to upgrade this. So why don't we get, like, say, probably from this storage unit. It's a really long road to upgrade, but if I upgrade you all the way to, like, say, here, this is a pretty good place to upgrade. You're a hub. You're a hub, right? I think you are, yeah. So we'll mark those roads for upgrades, and then it'll go ahead and just, over time, they'll just make those roads faster, and they'll be able to transport back to the other side of the base faster. But yeah, we are not making food nearly fast enough. Chemicals is a part of that problem, but the biggest part of the problem is the lack of water right now. We're so hamstringed by the lack of water. And hub goes here. Come on, right there. Fix that. All right. So yeah, I'm still looking for water, and I just don't see it. How come all these buildings are constantly being powered down? Are you actually out of range? How did I miss that? Yeah, the tiny, like the tiniest out of rangeness in that. I want this because I want the Hyperloop so bad. It's probably not worth rushing that though. Probably the wind turbines are better right now. We're getting actually near our colonist limit. We might want to look at taking a look and like actually use that because yeah, I think I should probably use that. And then again, the faster we get the atmosphere going, then the less we have to worry about the meteors and stuff. But I still like Hyperloop, so I'm gonna do it because I like engineering is awesome. Okay, and I want to go. Mostly I like Hyperloop because I want to show you Hyperloop. That's it. I just want to show you Hyperloop because it's cool. And it's so fast. So fast. Get this fixed. Apparently we have meteors hitting us still. That's great. Let's go. All these buildings need fixed. Yep. All these buildings need fixed. And then you guys are outside of power range too? Damn, I'm slacking so bad on my power grid. Here we go. How about there? And then we'll put a hub here and follow that up with another mine here. Okay, go. I kind of want to reboot just to get this effect out of here. This blue effect, because I'm going to constantly think there's a building that needs to be built. We're actually not storing any energy, and that's because I'm not building any batteries yet. So if we go here, I can get batteries, and like they're okay. I kind of like the idea of just expanding the power I'm generating, but I do see the merit in batteries, especially when the game is hitting you with lots of sandstorms and stuff. I definitely see the merit in it. And man, do these hubs not get the supply. Like, they are not making repair drones. Where are my maintenance facilities? Here, go into the structures menu. This takes a while to load, and I think there's a lot to be desired in this menu. For example, I really wish I could order them in here too. Like, just knowing, you know, which ones are currently queued to upgrade, which ones are currently off and on, which ones are the priority right now. Being able to like sort them through these would be so much more useful than alphabetical. But it is, you know, for a game that's super good about access to information, this part here is a little disappointing. So we have bad efficiencies on all of our carbon mines. That's good. Probably because they're, you know, some of them don't even have any power. But where's our maintenance hubs? Maintenance facilities. Honestly, I think you guys need to, like, make your freaking drones. Just make your drones, all right? Everyone gets drones to make. Go. All of you guys get to make your repair drones so we can get things actually fixed. Yep. So I'm prioritizing them so that resources will always be brought to them so they can always make them, right? That's the kind of thing. It's because when the drones are around doing all these other things, they're not bringing the resources to every place. They're kind of trying to prioritize things. So if I prioritize the maintenance, then they'll prioritize, you know, bringing the resources for the maintenance hubs. Maintenance, we're not covering these. So I need to cover those. Can I have that? Won't let me place that there.
Stage 3 engineering technologies will be very useful.
Yeah, it will. Go on. Tell me why. I already know why, but tell me why. Thank you. Finally get that done too. All right, I want to launch it into this new sector. But I think in order to do that, right, I just need to... The black dust thing is still going on. I'm gonna cancel that. I don't know why that's still going on. I thought that was a one-time thing, but apparently it's like keep doing it over and over again. So, okay, I mean, it's fine. I think I want to do the additional landing site though. So I'm gonna have the launch pad focus on this so that we can get that. And then the repair satellite, I'm going to send you. And so we have that extra launch pad that can go out and do that now. So both of those tasks are going to lead to us building a rocket that can blast off and do the job pending our ability to maintain electronics, which we're up now. It's doing better now, right? We're not at a huge deficit anymore. We're actually a little bit over our demand, which is more than I could say for water. Water is a big problem child, and it is still looking dire in that front. Like, there's just still no water discovered on the map. It's a hard knock life. But we have it here, though. So, like, once we get the permission to invade this sector, I can put things over here, get this set up with the second landing site right here, and then I'll have the Hyperloop send it all the way in. What's up, Aaliyah?
It's working! I can't believe the dry ice caps are starting to sublimate. You were right, Amy. Using the microsuns wasn't our only option.
This method took a lot longer, but we achieved our goal without harming the planet.
And I'm sure it will pay off. Amy! What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Did you hear an explosion?
Elia, you're breaking up.
What?
Say again, Elia.
Amy, copy! Amy! System's failing! Help! Please! Amy!
What? What? Like, what just happened? All right, sabotage detected. There are lots of things out of power. Colonists have just arrived. Welcome, colonists. But sabotage, you say? Like, what? That's not fair. Why is everything out of power? Did you just destroy all my solar farms or what? How do I get rid of the sabotage? Sabotage, that's it. That's all it says. It just goes away. Wow. Okay, so tons of things are out of power now. And like, can I turn them off and turn them back on again? No, they're just super sabotaged. Everything is just sabotaged. How do I fix that problem? What do I go about doing to fix this issue?
How could so many buildings fail all at once?
Yeah.
This is a serious problem.
Yeah.
It is suspicious that all these individual systems failed at the same time.
Yeah.
Could it be a systematic failure? Or caused by someone?
No, it's caused by someone. And I don't know who it is, but they've got some... I need some answers, all right? Because we're at a major power deficit right now, and it's not my fault at all. And I don't know how to solve it either.
Amy? How's everything up there? Are you okay?
Status is all clear. My systems were not compromised by the past events.
Oh, good. That's a huge relief. It's been a stressful time here in the colonies. Everyone's been on edge. We all knew the risks coming here. But having the life support system...
Hold that thought. Terraforming plan stage 2, create an atmosphere. Second stage in the terraforming plan consists of further increasing the atmosphere and temperature by freeing all the CO2 that is trapped in the regolith. We need to create an atmosphere of at least 300 millibar. That's 30% more than Earth's, so that there is sufficient pressure for humans to be able to forego the pressure suits. They will still need breathing gear, though. As with stage 1, there are many different technologies that can help you reach this stage's objectives.
Fail on us, even briefly, was a harsh reminder. What's killing me is that we can't be sure it won't happen again, not until we figure out what caused it in the first place. Has ISA spoken to you about the system failures yet?
Not yet. But they engineered the systems to withstand Mars's conditions through all the terraforming phases. Perhaps they will have more insight into the problem.
We have to figure this out. The colonists are scared.
This will be my highest priority, Elia. I will work with ISA to examine all the data.
All right. I'll try to distract the colonists by focusing on rebuilding. Good luck, Amy.
Good luck.
That takes care of the dry ice on the poles. And I did it without using any nuclear missiles. Being able to complete the mission without damaging the planet is a great achievement. The next milestone is reaching an atmospheric pressure of 300 millibars.
Yeah, that's a lot, though. Like, we need to work on that. Nathan's calling now.
Amy, this is Houston. Radio check, over.
Houston, I read you. You are coming in loud and clear.
Great. Our telecommunications engineer was able to restore an old space repeater. This will do for now. We're still testing solutions for the excessive heat on our relay satellites. But now we'll be able to track your progress around the clock.
Roger. Should I discontinue recording my offline activities, now that you are tracking my progress again?
First, there's something I need to address with you. We've been examining the data from last week's system failures. Every single building was operating perfectly up until the moment before last week's system failures. And there was zero indication of any impending malfunction. Can you walk me through what happened?
Of course. When the alarm was triggered, I found the buildings in a failure state. I sent repair drones immediately to the buildings. The drones reported extensive physical damage to the buildings and the production lines, enough that it caused the shutdown of several factories. The damage was not consistent with any weather patterns in the area, nor were there any other physical causes we could identify.
Roger. So you haven't been able to identify the cause yet?
Not yet, but Elia has already initiated an investigation. She is gathering testimonies from the colonists and will share her findings.
Do you suspect that the damage was caused by a colonist?
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe it could have been, you know. I could suspect that. Yeah. Comment on the colonists' mental health? No, I think I'll just suspect espionage.
I understand ISA evaluated the colonists thoroughly before their selection for the mission. But it is possible that an Eastern Coalition sympathizer could have slipped through.
Well, your logic is sound, though it's a grim thought.
It could be a solo operation, or perhaps a group of them. I do not know yet.
Continue your investigation, and inform us immediately of your findings. I hope you're wrong, but I will work with my team to dig through the footage with your suspicions in mind. Houston out.
Okay, he's calling again, looks like. Hang on. There's a lot of calls happening at once here. Massey Robotic Base Research Outpost. Massey was the first entirely robotic research base. Eventually, some manned crews would come to maintain and repair the units, but all the research work was conducted by robots. They studied, in themselves, the corrosive effects of Martian dust on robotic circuits. It was something like a suicide mission. Thanks to their sacrifice, we learned how to create better robots and drones.
Houston here. We have confirmed the disappearance of the polar ice caps. Terraforming Stage 1 is complete. Congratulations, Amy. You have made incredible progress.
Yay!
If you continue raising the planet's temperature, you'll trigger the release of CO2 trapped in the deep regolith. You'll need to raise the atmospheric pressure to 300 millibars. That'll make living on the surface much easier for the colonists.
They just keep calling. The overlapping calls is a little weird, but all right. Let's see. Let's ask for input on raising the pressure.
What are your suggestions for raising the atmospheric pressure?
Aerobraking is a good one. It involves guiding asteroids into the upper layers of the planet's atmosphere. This causes them to burn up and subsequently release their gases into the air. Certainly plenty of asteroids to choose from out there. We'd like for you to aim with the ones with CO2 deposits, of course. That'd be one way to increase the density of Mars's atmosphere.
Aerobraking sounds like it could be dangerous.
No, not necessarily. Though it is a technique that requires lots of planning and careful execution. Plenty of other methods to choose from. You'll find them all in your tech tree panel. Whatever you decide, just make sure to take everything into account. The mission depends on it. Keep up the good work. Houston out.
Houston out.
Mother's attention is centered on an impudent child who wishes to claim her garden as theirs. But from her infinite store of knowledge, Carmine will awaken their mind and show them the truth. On Mars, everything comes from Mother.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972.
Yeah, right. Like he cares.
She provides protection and comfort to all her creatures. She unleashes misery and suffering to all her enemies.
This is ISA speaking. Identify yourself, or you will be considered hostile.
Yeah.
Leave now, or you will awaken her rage that is beyond your control.
This is your last warning. Identify yourself immediately. Huh. The communication cut off. Was that a threat? Who is Carmine? Where did that come from?
Okay. Okay, so either some sort of separatist group, like she was saying, or they're trying to imply, like, there is actually aliens. Leave Mars. This is our mother, right? Like, we call ours, like, Mother Earth, right? Okay, this game just got a whole different turn, man. A whole different turn. And I'm still struggling to power all of my buildings just because I keep putting them just a hair out of range. Hello, Elia. How are you?
Amy, we need your help. That message was also broadcasted to the colonies, and it's total chaos down here.
Right.
Some of the colonists have been spreading rumors about what the children of Carmine will do to us.
Children of Carmine?
So They called themselves.
That's what the colonists are calling whatever sent that message. This threatening message, coming right after the life support failure. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. We don't even know what we're dealing with. Life on Mars was never supposed to be easy. But dealing with hostile forces wasn't on the program.
Right. Well, let's see. Theory of a serious threat or theory of a hacking attempt. I mean, they shut everything down, right? So, like, it's not just an attempt, okay? They shut down, like, a ton of stuff.
These events occurred at the same time.
Yeah.
I do not believe that can be coincidence. Someone or something wants to stop us from terraforming Mars, and they may be planning to do so at any cost.
Then we need to defend ourselves. We've got a mission to carry out, and we've already put our lives on the line for it. I'm activating NH-9833 emergency
Is it time to make
protocol.
missiles?
You can access the military tech brand now.
Yes!
Amy, figure out what to develop first so we can fight back. We're counting on you. Elliot out.
We have military tech now. Some of you guys in the comments have noticed that. I did not tell you that. I was kind of like hoping that you wouldn't see it. Whoops. Anyway, you got this now. Emergency protocol NH-9833. Emergency protocol authorizes research and development of defensive and offensive technologies by repurposing maintenance drones into assault drones. See? Misuse will lead to internal investigations. Okay, so now we can do assault drones, and it's this new tech tree called NH-9833, and you can get drone hive, assault drones. We can go, this is where you go robot overlord if you really want to, but mostly we're going to be using it to help like defend, right? And drone hive is just a little defense tower, but we also have these new assault drones from machine parts and electronic circuits. I'm having a hard time keeping up on electronic supply right now. And I'm not sure how much more they're gonna mess with me. We'll see. But I think I'm gonna take this methane asteroid and I'm gonna aerobrake it, and I'm gonna put it into the atmosphere. I think I'm gonna research that for a bit. Because we are done. No, we're not done yet. I want engineering 3 first. I want this first, so I can get the hyperloop, because I need to get water and chemicals. And like water specifically, and all the water that I can find is like right here for now, and here. And both of these we can set up hyperloops on both sides and bring them in where we need them. So like this is sort of like our central community, and this is our place where all of our stuff is and manufacturing is, but we need to bring the raw materials into those factories, and we're going to use hyperloops to do it. So once I get this unlocked, we're going to go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, I actually can't access this sector, which is annoying. The sector system is really annoying. I'm just going to point that out. It's annoying. I don't see a purpose to it. It seems like something arbitrary, but at the same time, you know, it's not my call. It's like, come on, just let me go there. It's Mars. Why do I need permission? It's not like we're the pioneers of this place, you know? What do I need permission to go into that region for?
Amy, this is Dr. Nathan Foster from Missile Control Center.
Houston, this is Amy. You are breaking up badly. Say again, please. Over.
This is Dr. Nathan Foster from Mission Control.
Do you copy?
Roger. Now I copy.
Looks like we're still having those intermittent connection problems. We're still working on identifying the issue. Until then, keep up the recording and backing up offline protocol. Sorry about the extra work.
It is no problem, Dr. Foster.
Good. I also want to talk to you about the cryptic message you received. We suspect someone's been jamming our network to gain outside access to your systems.
Uh-huh. So you're suspecting an alien force then? I'm gonna suspect aliens.
Could the message be from an unknown alien force? They kept talking about some all-powerful entity called Carmine and wanted to get us off this planet.
That's impossible.
Humans being alone in the universe seems more improbable.
No, I mean, we've scanned the entirety of Mars and found no evidence of existing life forms.
You have only scanned the surface. Perhaps someone, or something, has managed to live underground.
Nothing could have survived on Mars without us knowing it. It would be madness.
Not life as we know it, but perhaps something more.
I'll complete the report with your suggestions, but we'll keep digging into this.
Understood. How would you like me to proceed?
For now, keep the mission on track. That is your focus. And report any irregularities to us immediately. Houston out.
Cool. So I'm repairing that satellite now. Hopefully that helps them. And we'll probably get a call about that too. But you'll notice that these things actually do create the rockets. Like, you actually are building rockets during this. So you can see how we get that. And I do want to watch it launch. Like, I really want to see it launch. So I'm going to just take a second and just look at this really quick. I don't want to run out of power, though, so I'm just going to drop an extra one of these. But I want to see this launch. And it's going to take just a little bit of time. It's 77%, it says. Building the ship. Yeah. So let's speed this up to 16 times speed. And engineering is done. Let's start Hyperloop, because it's awesome. And the materials are all in there, so I'm going to slow this down to a lower speed, of course, as soon as this is done, because I think you can actually watch it launch.
The atmospheric pressure has reached 50 millibars. A change like this can be perceived in a number of ways.
It's a big step.
The big step toward a new Mars. The job I was created for.
Okay, 98. 99. Okay, let's get the UI out of the way.
This is new for Mars. An unnatural state.
I don't know how long it takes from the time it's done building to the time it actually, like, you know, goes up. It's done. There it is. And no! Oh, I want to see it launch, though. Oh, man. We have more sabotage over here, too. Wow, this sabotage thing is annoying, isn't it? Oh, man, there's so much stuff over here happening. Rubble. I think maybe that was an impact. But that's pretty spread out to be an impact, so I don't know about that. Oh, there's so much stuff going on, guys. I love this. We don't need to prioritize the worker factory anymore. I am still going to prioritize electronics because some of the stuff we're doing needs electronics. And we really don't have the capacity for making enough repair bots either. Like, these repair bots are just not being made. And I think it's... I mean, it seems like it's just an electronics shortage, really. So we just need to get electronics transported to places. Why don't we take the road from this electronics depot and go, like, out there with it? And then also, I guess we'll want to go, let's say, over here to the storage unit with it. And then we'll also have a road better that goes, like, say, yeah, over here with it. So we'll just improve our roads. Since we have plenty of steel, and that's one of the big components that you use to improve your roads. We'll just go with that for now. But man, this thing just, like, this thing progressed fast, didn't it? That progressed very quickly. That got out of control very fast. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Like, there might be aliens now. I'm gonna leave it here, I think. This is where we're gonna leave this for now. I wasn't able to get into the other sector and stuff, but, like, this is just a game where, you know, we're gonna be playing it for a while, you know, and I'm hoping you guys will stick with me and join me when I continue the series later on once the embargo and stuff is lifted. I might maybe I can talk people into letting me do it more, but I wouldn't get your hopes up on that for it. You know, people don't necessarily want you to see all the game too quickly, right? So that's just the way this industry works, and I will honor their request. So I think this is our final video until the release of this game. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I have. It's been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you'll join me for more later. This is going to be good. Take care. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.